folks, how's it going? I hope all is well. Just doing a little sound test because I know we came in a little hot with the volume. Sorry about that. Okay. I need to just turn it down on my phone then. Get away, get away, get away. What are you? Get out of here. Get off of my face. Get away. The hell go. Get who the hell, get away. You know that thing you can hover over with your mouse that shows you like news and things like that on the bottom right of your screen? I couldn't make it go away. Typically when you move the mouse away, it'll go away, but this time it didn't. I didn't click it. Anyway, I don't know why this is not doing its thing. So I'm kind of testing it real quick. I'm tabbed into the game now. I can't see it at the moment. Do I do like options? The zip mode? Transitions? The flyby? Oh. I can't make it. Hold on. So I'm trying to play Myst, because that's the plan for today, is to play Myst. Even when I click it as like the thing here to do, it's not showing up, and I don't know why. What is zip mode? What do you say? Can you show me? Will this help? When activated, clicking on an item or area with the lightning bolt cursor takes you directly there, skipping intermediate screens. You can only zip to a precise area you've already been. Yeah, we'll do zip mode. Okay. But how do I... Oh, good, it's up! Perfect. Alright, so for those folks that have been around for a while, I've already played Myst. The last time I played it, actually Dad was with me. The thing is, it's been long enough that I don't remember how to play it. And I wish I still had those VODs, because, like I said, Dad was actually with me, helping me play it. But in any case, I wanted to start a new playthrough.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
So sorry about that. That was loud. Up until now, it's just been silence. So, oh, we're just sitting here looking at it. Can I turn it down more? That's still loud. I'm listening for it. Yeah, that's very loud. Jeez. 10? Okay, I'm gonna try 10. We're gonna click on the book. Myst. does that sound? So, this is point and click. Hello, fella. It's a point and click adventure. Whoa, I turned around. So we can't really go anywhere right now. This is still really loud. Jeez. We're like, I have to tab out to get to the game bar to turn it down. Can I just like... We're just gonna turn this down. Okay. If I recall correctly, I can't really do anything in here yet. This is like the part that gets me out of here. Okay, well, it sounds better now. Okay. I'm gonna breathe for a second. Yeah, I can't do anything here yet. It doesn't really do anything yet. Yes, this. Okay, yeah. Oh, hi. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atreus. Alright, so I guess marker switches. It's a puzzle game, so we're going to be taking notes. Let me shift this here, sorry about that. Okay. Marker switches. I think we've seen one. Okay. 2. Let's go ahead and do that. No. Oh! 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 You see we're affecting... So that's month. It's day. Year? And time. Looking at the stars, I think, is... Ah! Okay. Hitting escape kills it. Oh. I see. This is from my old playthrough. I may be stupid. I see. Alright, we'll have to start over. Well, now we're not getting blasted in the ears, at least. Pay attention to what this guy is saying. I'm going to grab a treat.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Indeed. Alright. So one for sure. Read the note. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Oh. Oh. Yeah, you can kind of just like... get to see what the sky was like then. Okay. Now what's in here? Got a map. Oh, you just hold it down. Ah, okay, well, that tower rotates. Good to know. You got a book. Hi. Who are you? What's your name? I can't see you. He did something. Can't even tell what he's saying. I need subtitles. Rescue. Can I get a transcript of this game real quick? Hold on. Let's see, Myst transcript. Journal transcripts? No, I don't need the journal transcripts. Speeches and recordings? Here's the opening voiceover in case you want that. It says, I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse, of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I have tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, the question of whose hands might someday hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know that my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so I might be slight. Well, I should say I know who these characters are and I know how the game ends, so I'm not going to act like it's a surprise. I know who's speaking, but I'll read it to you because that was really hard to hear. It says, who are you? You must help me, please. Bring me the red page. I can't see you. Hear me. I need a red page. You must bring me a red page. Please bring. Beg of you, bring the page. Help me. I am Cirrus, given up long ago. There is one thing I need to be rescued. You must. That's what he says. Yes, the only thing I don't remember is, oh, hello. And I have the transcript for that as well. More flashing. Should I do this? Okay. So for my fellow hard of hearing slash auditory processing folks, um, this one said, Cirrus, is that you? Who are you? See you. Akinar, that's his name is Akinar. To help me, to bring blue pages to forever and ever. Blue pages. I must have the blue pages. Bring them to me, please. Alright, so that's what he said. So we've got Cirrus and Akinar stuck in these books. And what are you? Oh. Burnt. Are they all burned? Oh. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his wrist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have as of yet traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and told me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with, that wasn't a period. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. So this is... got a track here. I'm assuming this will be useful. Oh yes, if this spins, then this might be the island we're on. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. This is the insignia of the black ship. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe. I have begun. I see. It's hard to tell where periods are. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. It might not be here then. So that was this book. That was Mechanical Age. This one's been burnt. Yes, I see that. This book? Oh, what's this? Okay, so that blue one is available. Yeah, so a lot of these books have been burnt. Oh, I remember this sucker. I don't remember why it's useful, but I remember it. I took a screenshot of every single page. And then I didn't end up needing it. That one still works. Okay. That one's burnt too. What about you? Oh, you're good. Okay. So we got... Oh, you don't work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 books that work right now. So this blue one. It has been a while since I have heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly, I think. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see great fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing. Again, periods. Yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh, and the sky is sparkled. Sparkled? Okay. With white clouds. So it's supposed to be speckled. Anyway, it is absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north. Hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my head. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. Was he on a volcano? I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. So, I guess I should explain, in case you didn't catch it the first time. This guy makes, he can use books, like writing in books, to create whole new worlds. So, he can create a world and then use that book as a portal to go to that world. That's kind of the whole thing here. And those two dudes that are trapped in the books, they don't have a way to get back. I think it's because the pages are ripped. So they need the book to be whole before they can travel. That's what their deal is. Let's see. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists, and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Oh, okay, so yeah, the dude writing this is Atreus. So that was the dude that wrote the initial letter we saw. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. And he shows it right there. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Achenar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. Have decided. Oh, I see. Ooh. We might want to keep this. This is why I'm reading through, by the way, even though I do love reading. I wonder. We'll do like that. Are these going to be useful? Also take a screenshot. So I want to say it's like 2 o'clock position. 3 meters is not enough. Amazingly strong. To be one of my most prized inventions. I've extremely never had imagined it to come together. I doubt. Could possibly work with 14 instead. Completely fatigued, I'm so happy to have completed tomorrow. I am leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Achenar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteor set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I've just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. That was 18 months of writing lost? I'd be upset. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal, so we'll have to look for those. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon, but for now I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Oh, okay, so now we've got... Now, if I knew piano keys, I'd be able to just be like, yep. So let's see. Can I do like a scribble real quick? Maybe. I was in band, but I don't know notes, and I definitely don't know notes on a piano. So pardon me real quick while I draw this. So there's a gap. And then there's 2 there. Another gap. And then 3. And then another gap. And then 2. And obviously there's more, but I'm not going to worry about them. So we've got, you pass the 3 black ones, and right before the set of 2, that's the first one. 1. I guess I'll go ahead and mark 5, because it's right there. And then 4 is the beginning of the next trio. And then the ending duo, that's 2. And then that's 3. Okay, so I don't know what that's for, but we've written it down now. Oh, thank you. It took Steam a while to actually take that picture. Oh, yeah, you can see the Crater Lake. Okay, so that's the end of that one. Right? Oh, it's this one. Okay. So now we got 2 left. Oh yeah, here's Channelwood. I guess we are kind of reading them out of order, aren't we? I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small, rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we'd arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! The creatures could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I looked forward to learning more. Interesting. So there are humans scattered around. Well, he did find other humans in the mechanical age. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he's told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. These sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story, as if he'd been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carried it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to my room the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months, off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all. And I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Oh yes, by the way, Cirrus and Achenar are Atreus's, Atreus? It's not Atreus, is it? Atreus, I think it's Atreus. Anyway, they're his sons. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoian age. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warnings, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Chachtik? I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Achenar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. Okay, I guess we need to find that. After watching Sirius and Akanar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, and for a little longer time. Love the change in the ink, by the way. These inks don't seem as uh this seems more solid, and this feels different, you know. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Akanar are staying behind again. I've been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Sirius and Akanar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Sirius and Akanar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I've told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I've shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. Ah, so he thought it was black at first. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. So we're taking that picture. Future Bridge? I see. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. So that's those 3 done. We got 1 left. Who's this? Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were. A group of sharp rocks, clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rock, for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together. Often Emmett showed Branch the simple cave. Blech. Like I said, I cannot differentiate the periods in here. Quickly becoming friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all 3 of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least, that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the 2nd day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the 3 boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that, while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoy it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. Ooh, solar system. We did find a solar system spot. Well, we found a star spot, not solar system. Got a submersible lamp. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also, during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it's created by some sort of natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it's additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it's falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I've also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light toward the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I think there is a lighthouse here. I returned with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I have decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we're building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I've had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew. I had to become accustomed to, I see, once again, period. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think. See. I think. Okay. I see. So, Stone Ship Age. Stone Ship Age. This is... Is that where... No, I don't think that's where we are. There is a boat, but it's not stuck. Okay. Anyway. I think of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. Oh, time skip. It's been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new food and showing me new materials they've discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they've tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. I see. Okay, I should probably take note of these constellations. We've got... then tiny, 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 then tiny, Nah. So that's supposed to be an anchor. We got an eye. So tiny here. Big, big, tiny. It's an eye. We got a snake. Slippery, slithery snake. There. Nah. I'll just write snake there because that was not a good snake picture. What if I just screenshot these instead? Got a bug, we got a cross, got an arrow, got a bird, we have a leaf. Okay, so that was the last book. Whoop. Oh! I guess it does show that, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. That's turning back around. Oh, it closed the front door. An elevator? Oh. Going up. Turning around. Going up. Tower. Book. Key. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll go back down. Key. Okay, I guess we really can't do anything about it yet. Oh, yay. And that's to open the door again. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. Check this out. We're in the chimney. Turn, please. Turn. Boop. Now, this is where all those symbols come up. Couldn't tell you what this room does. I do not remember it. Anyway. Go over here and look for a bit. So we got a tiny boat here. Also got these. Okay, so that's an eye. Cross. Okay, so these are the constellations. Good to know. Okay, so there's another one of those. Marker switch number 3. So that one is the arrow. What are you then? That's your leaf. Bug. And anchor. Birds. Okay, we got another marker switch. It's number 4. What is this? Okay. Okay, so we're supposed to match those up, I'm assuming. So we got 10, 1, 7, 2, 8, 22, 16, 19, 5, 9. Oh, hello. Power to the spaceship. Generator switches. Okay. But we're supposed to find the specific number, right? How much power does this spaceship need? Down to 0. Uh-oh. We broke it. You can tell that was the power to the spaceship is off now. Oops. We broke it. I was just goofing. Well, wherever this spaceship is. Water tower? Oh, there's another marker. That makes number 5. Myst. I see. Well, that's obviously something. Oh, there's another marker. I found that by accident. Hello, house. Okay, we need to find a code for that. Click. Clicky. Oh. Okay. It's not really doing anything. I see. Okay. I don't know what that does. Okay. Oh, hello. Alright. That's the power tower. There's another marker. So that's 7 that we found. We can't get in here. We gotta power it. I mean, is that 7 then? Did we do the thing? We've explored around about as much as we... Oh, we haven't yet. I think I already... Yeah, I got that one already. One more place we're missing. 8. Ah. Oh, are these to mark that you've already found them? I see. Clever. I didn't think about that. We click anything else? There's gotta be something else. Can't just click it. Okay. Oh, hello. Settings. Dimensional Imager. Topographical extrusion test 40. Water turbulent pool 67. And marker switch diagram 47. I bet. We need, yeah, water turbulent pool, marker switch diagram. Let's do 47. Okay, now let's look. Oh, it's just showing you what it is. Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, we want 40. Topographical. Okay. Yay. Okay, now we did find 8 of those markers. There we are.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Well, alright. So that was Cirrus. Not Cirrus, Achenar. No, not Achenar. Shoot! Atris. Nothing happened. Okay, what was this again? Water turbulent 67. We'll just set that back and not even worry about it. Yep, alright, have fun. Over here. So yeah. One of the brothers it was messing with the books, destroying them. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna read that again for the folks. Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation. And don't worry, Catherine, everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe. Okay. Tower rotation. Tower rotation. I think it's at 2 o'clock. Oh, maybe we don't need to do that right now. This is the tower. Okay. Here. Thank you. Nope. We want the key. Nope. Just smidge further. Try it again. Nope. Nope. I don't know. I'm just doing my best here. Nope. Nope. Are you sure there's no, like... Nope. Hmm. I thought it was at the 2 o'clock. You know what I mean? You know what? I might have been looking at it backwards. Nope. Ah. There we go. Come on. Nope. Nope. Rats. It's gotta be... Oh, I can't. Okay. Alright, yeah, I've already got it clicked. You're right. I gotta look at that angle again. Oh, hold on. Do I have it in my screenshots? Nope, not there. Ah! How dare you buzz at me? Cease. I've got a couple screenshots that are just black. Very helpful. Okay. I'm gonna do this real quick because I'm gonna be flipping through a bunch of them. Nope. It doesn't help with this one. Does it go to this one? I'm gonna grab more fuel for my brain. I was given one of those boxes of chocolate, like, that has the assortment, you know? I'm gonna nibble on that for a second while we think. Oh, I can probably take that down for a second. What kind of thing are you? Oh, just solid chocolate. Okay. Tasty. Alright. That back for a second. Okay, no, it wasn't in those books. Okay, not in those. Okay, it must be in this one. No? Okay. Oh, hold on. I have to do this first. Because it's sticking up like that. And try to go straight down. Oh, well, maybe that'll work. I'm glad I did the zappy. Okay, so no. And no. I wonder if that is for something different. Hmm. Alright. Rats. Can you still see... Can you actually see the... Oh my gosh, it doesn't bring it down? There we go. Alright, well, that didn't work. So what do we do then? There's gotta be a place where we can see dates. Is there anything else in this room besides the chair? Answer's no. I seem to recall the first time I played this game, I was so lost. Oh. Okay, you can click those, but I don't know what they mean. Let me look at his transcript again, what he says. If you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation. You know what? I am trying my best. Remember the tower rotation. Oh. Zap all the way over there. Was there anything on the boat we were missing? Oh. Bird. Okay. So I guess not. What does this say? Oh yeah, to receive it, yeah. I like how he says delete the message after, but he does leave this so that, like, anyone can know that he left a message. I'm trying to think. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played, so I don't even remember what to do. You have to press these in some kind of order. Yeah, but I don't remember it. I remember for the longest time I missed that. Huh. Zoom over here. That's nice. No, this needs to have power. I don't remember what that power level is. Jeez, I am so lost. Is it just, like, slightly off? Like, is it right? Technically, I could just, like, test every single angle. Do I want to? Not really. I feel like that defeats the purpose of the puzzle. Ah. Is there anything else that it could be? So if I go, like, straight... Maybe it has to be more like that. Nope. Nope. Ah. I just kind of like, nope, I can't. Alright. I am lost. I am lost. One could say that I am mystified. Oh man, I'm at a loss. What do I do? Oh. I just zap over here for a second, go down here. Yes, hello. See, but this doesn't... Oh! What just happened? I heard something, but I don't see it. Oh! Thank you, Sand Warrior 62. Thanks for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Kind of just fumbling around and... Man. I just remember Dad had to help me with this part because I was just so... Time is passing, though. Okay, that's significant. Because that used to say noon. Now it says 3. Is it like... It's not actively sitting there moving, but... Good to know that that does change. So that must bear some... Oh, hold on, go back. What was that? Oh, I see the side of another building. Alright. I would like to go back if I can. Pretty please. There we go. Hurts to watch you struggle. Indeed. I know the feeling. Oh. I take it you've played this game before. Alright, let me get over here. So something has happened with this. I know because I probably messed it up. So there's that. So if I look this way, I guess I gotta come up here. Okay, that's great. That's not the view I wanted. Okay, so I see it leading that way. Oh, is it just gonna... Yeah, can I get... What if I press that? Does that not do anything for you? I don't think it does. I don't think these two are connected at all. LOL, yes. Yes, like I said, my dad helped me play this game when I first, played it. And it's been long enough I don't remember how to do any of it anymore. I remember there's this, I guess it's a subway. I mean, you have to change directions based on sounds. I remember Dad had to coach me through that. I remember being so upset with him at the end because I was like, wow, we finally made it through. That was a cool puzzle. And I looked over and he had the solution sitting like next to me. He was looking at it, was sitting next to me the entire time. I was like, Dad, what do you mean you just had it? Do you know there's a better version on Steam, one that moves freely? I think I did see that one. There was like I think it was more expensive, which is why I didn't get it. Yeah, this one's $35. That would explain why I didn't get it. Yeah, the Masterpiece Edition was a lot cheaper. So I just went with this one. Okay, yes, but I was like... I was messing around and found out, so I've done something now, so the ship won't power anymore. Yes, power to spaceship, and then the generator switches. Yes, I did see that. 35? Yes, or is there a different Myst? I know there's several Mysts. Well, if I just click search, I see Real Myst, Masterpiece Edition. Oh, this is a different Riven. I must have the older Riven. Yes, but I do see I see a Myst that's $35. I see Real Myst, which is $18. One of the first 3D adaptations of the renowned puzzle adventure game Myst. Each discovery you make. Okay. So is this one where you can freely move around? Okay, it goes like day and night cycle. That's great, but this is the one where you can move around. In any case, I have the cheapest one. Oh, and there are achievements on this one? Oh, man. I don't think the version I have has achievements. Yeah, I would have gotten them if it did. Yeah, this one is... Yeah, there's no achievements on this one. But I've completed it once, so I know how it ends. That's not a mystery to me. I just don't remember how to get there. That's the meat and potatoes of the situation. Like I said, it's been long enough. I really don't remember what to do. Okay. Well, I read through all 4 of the books, like Channelwood and Mechanical Age. I know Akinar and Cirrus are in there, and I know that this fireplace is related to the end. I just have to find the correct tower, tower setup. I thought it was at the 2 o'clock position, but it appears not. So maybe it's the opposite of the 2 o'clock position. Oh no, this is the 2 o'clock position. That would have been... Okay, you know what I mean though. I saw it in a diagram in one of the books. I just have to get the right angle to actually open it, because I know depending on how the tower is oriented, you can see... Like, you can look out of there, or you can look out through the keyhole. Both of which are obscured. Okay. Rats. I just gotta get the right angle. But I don't want to sit here and, like, just press on all the angles I can, because that just... I was saying that defeats the purpose. Curses. I had notes as well. Long ages past. By which I mean like a couple years ago. I could have sworn... I think the first time I played I was missing something here. 1799 is real Myst. Oh, yeah, yep. Yep, there were 2 Mysts. Want a hint? I would certainly appreciate a hint right now. I am so utterly lost. I had trouble the first time getting out of here, too. My dad had to just baby step me through it. And I remember feeling so stupid after, because like, oh, well, of course, that makes sense. But just being in here, like, I know these are related to the constellations. I think it's like, you have to find the date, like the specific, like, date and year, which will lead you to a specific constellation, and then I think you press the corresponding constellation out here. Has to do with the switches. Really? Oh, do you have to turn all the switches on? Is that what it is? Is it that simple? I thought it was just to mark ones that you'd already found. I just can't get to that one yet. I bet that's related to this. Alright. So I see, yep, that's turned on. Can I just, like... Zip? Okay. Okay, and then there's another one up here. If I can zip to it. That's fine. No, don't turn me around. Okay, so I've got one at the giant cog. I don't think... Yeah, there is one right here. Is that you making noise? Boat? I'm glad your dad made you do the sub-puzzle right away, by the way, LOL. Oh, yeah, the right way. Yeah, because I was getting confused at first, and he was telling me that, like, no, this game has audio cues you need to pay attention to. I was like, ah, dang it, you're right. And so we went through, you know, north, south, east, west. This is what they sound like. Okay, yes, so I know that one we can't reach just yet. The one there is on... Oh, wait, we have to reach that one, though. I don't think we turned that on. Oh, we did. Okay. So let's see. So that one we can't reach. The shed is on. The powerhouse is on. The little water detail is on. Isn't there one right here? No, I suppose there isn't. But that one's on. These 2 are on as well. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's 8 of these markers. I remember I had to switch all 8. So yes, 1, 2, 3. And that one's 4, but we haven't opened that one. And then 5 over there. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're just missing this last one over here. That one. I just don't know how to get to it. Is it related? It's probably related to this, isn't it? Because I think I had to put something in here and then twist it, and then it created pressure. And then there's a special combination here. Did I have anything like that in my notes? No. First time I played with my cousin, we didn't realize the audio clues. We did it blind. It took 5 hours. Oh my gosh. Yes, that would take forever. Can I look up at all? They never tell you to look up. Yeah, I think even after he taught me the cues, it took a while to get through that one. But I imagine flying blind was not a great experience. Okay, so I flipped up all the switches. Oh, if you're talking about getting that message from Atris, I've already gotten that. He wants me to get the correct tower orientation. I do know that. But, it's just, I don't know where to go from there. Like I said, I thought I'd found something. I think it was it in here? Was it this one? Okay, it wasn't this, but I do see... Is that? No, that's not related to what we're doing, is it? I do see the stairs. I see the track, but I don't think that's what's related to what we're doing. Or was it? Yeah, you missed story time. Or maybe you were here for it. Okay, yep. Yeah, this is where I saw it. This is what I was thinking maybe was related, but now I'm not sure. Now go look at the map. Indeed. Aye, Captain. Looking at the map. Oh, these have opened up. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're activated now and you can point at them. Okay. Oh, and it turns red. Okay, perfect. All right. Appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't even realize the switches the first time either. I just walked by them and like flicked at them a little bit and then walked away because I figured I did the exact same thing this time where I was like, oh yeah, it's probably you mark it so that you know that you've been there. No, it's part of it. Oh, hello. Yes, I do see. Indeed. Okay. So now let's go down. Is this where the key is? What say you, key? Nope, it's not. Okay. Boop. So we go again. Yeah, it's probably to that boat that we haven't been able to mess with yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the boat or the... It's not a well, it's a fountain. There we go. With the little boat in it. But you know what? Just the fact that that little thing has the boat in it tells me it is significant. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Prove me wrong immediately. My BFF is here. Go look. Your BFF? Oh. I keep just flying through this. Dad does say I click through very fast. Go look at the key. Oh, okay. I'll go look at the key. Oh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Spin around. Spin. Turn. Go back. We're looking at the key. I see key. Oh! Oh! It doesn't open up to show something. I see. I was right that the boat was significant. Okay. Okay, okay. October 11th, 1984. I think that's actually close to someone I know's birthday. So we need... So Oct, 11, 84. at 10:04 a.m. Significant to write the actual 1/17 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. and then November 23rd 9791 at 6:57 p.m. Okay, perfect. I was expecting to see it like open. Kind of like how that has a little open gap there. That's what I was looking for. I was incorrect. Okay, so now we go here. We open the door. And that must tell us what buttons to press on those little constellation pillars outside. There we go. Come over here. Oh, I need to turn the light off. Okay. So first we want October. Oh, sorry. That's 11th of 1984. Whoops, a little too far. 2021. That was a... Oh, good. It does let us just kind of slide through. So we need 84. And then that is at 10:04. Oh, rats. I messed with the wrong one. Will you be here a second? Oops. It's 10 a.m., right? Yeah, 10 a.m. Pretty close. And then we hit the button. Does that match with any of our fellas? I'll have to tab out. Now I kind of wish I'd written them down. Yeah, because it didn't catch all of them. Oh, come on. Should have just kept drawing them. Because now I can't tell. Okay. So I'll click out of this for just a second. It's in one of those books. Which one had the constellations? It was the water one, the crater. I just don't remember which one had the crater. It's this one. Oh, but it wasn't the right one that I was thinking of. Is it in with Branch? Branch and the fellows? Yes, here we are. Okay. Constellations. I got 3 of them written down. Let's get... Okay, so I see... I got that fella, that fella, that fella. So now we've got, like... this one. And then... that one. There's, like, a tiny one here, 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 and here. I'll just write bug. And then... I mean, that one's clearly... cross. Oops. There's one right there. One in the middle. It's almost... those little ones are almost completely lined up. Two little... maybe I don't need all of these, but I'm just going to write them in case I need them. So we got the arrow. And then tiny, tiny, and then tiny, tiny. Arrows. And this one is a... I can't tell what kind of bird it is, like heron or something like that. Alright, and then that. We do a little dot here, dot all the way down there, and then like 3 here. And I will just write bird. Then we have leaf. Okay. So those are all written. So it is done. Oops. Turn. Turn! Okay, so we need one that lines up at least. Well, we've got... this one's leaf. Okay. I will write that. That one is leaf. So the next one we need January 17th. 12:07. I always forget. Whoops. 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. $5:46 a.m. 1/17/12:07. That doesn't really look like anything. Are you bug? No. Not cross. It's not arrow. Doesn't look like bird. This one might not be anything. Is it eye? Or snake? I don't know. Can't really tell. I guess I'll come back to that one. I'll just put a question mark. If we have to come back and identify it, we can. So next we need November 23rd. 9791. Whoops. Oh, I don't want to go, like... Okay, 9791. At 6:57 p.m. Give it a second. We're flying. That... is that bug? Might be bug. It might be bug. It look, yeah, that might be bug. Okay, so I need to go back and look at this January one. And try to actually identify it. And that one was at like 5 a.m. Yeah, 5:46. So January 17th at 12:07, year 12:07, 5:46 a.m. I need to try to identify this. All the way on opposite ends of the year spectrum. I mean, I know it's not leaf. Not arrow. It's not bird, because it doesn't have the 3 little ones at the end. It's not leaf, though. I guess the closest one I can see here is maybe snake. Yeah, we can try snake for that one. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's get out here. You're bird. You are leaf. I do want leaf. Oh, we go back. That one. That's arrow. We don't want that. Oh, that's you. Hey, why are you glowing? You need to not be activated. It's bug. We don't need bug. Snake was the second one. Oh, we do need bug. Water flows. Whoop, whoop. Something just came out of the water, and if I had to guess, it's the boat. Ta-da! I remembered the boat being significant. Now we can get on the boat. Hello, book. This looks like the book in the beginning. Oh, this is our first world book. Yeah, it's the Mechanical Age. No, the Stone Ship. Let's go to Stone Ship. Alright. We've made significant progress. Thank you, Sand Warrior. Okay, so now we're here. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Sort of. Oh, it's as if we've sailed here. Oh, we're submerged now. Uh-oh. That's not so good. I need to break the chain or do something with it. I suppose it goes to that. Okay, let's go out here then. That's significant. Doesn't do anything here, but... Okay. Suppose let's not goof with that just yet. We'll see what's over here. Can't click anything here. Besides, to turn around, we'll go up. Hello. Oh. Yeah, 350. Oh! Sorry. 340, 330, 320. No! I clicked away from it by accident! Ah! It's so tiny! Go faster! So obviously we're looking for a specific spot. This looks like it just repeats. The message just repeats. Regret, regret, regret. I haven't played Halo in a long time. We're spinning all the way around this telescope. No! Okay, I guess it's fine. I see that. So can I, like, zap over to it? No, it won't let me. But I've been there before. Okay, that's making more noise. Oh! Oh! Jeez, that was creepy. Okay. Hi. Ah, comfortable. I'll just nap here for a while. Very nice. Oh! Someone's blender. Alright. Hello, knife. Hi. Someone's pills. Their medicine. A couple empty bottles. What the? Whoa! What a cool desk toy! Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, close that for now. Time to snoop. Hello, Red Page. Hey! The folks that attacked, they still have one of their things left over. Oh, fine, fine stuff. Jewelry. Coins. Okay, well, cool for us. We got a red page, so we can talk to Sirius a little more. Wish I knew what this meant. So was this Sirius's place then? Interesting. You see the little... That symbol there is on the astronomy spot. Interesting. Wonder if that's meant to be a like a link to Atris. Oh, okay. I guess I've found this, so... Is there anything under the bed I should be worried about? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, hi. Alright then. Guess I'll head on out. But I can't go back. Does that just stay unlocked? No, okay, I see. It's submerged with water. Alright. Yeah, okay, that takes me back that way. I want this. Oh! Here, turn me around for a second. I want to go right there. Yeah, I still can't do it. I figured as much, but... Hi. Oh, I need to get the... I see, I need to get the water level to a specific point. So I can unlock that chest. This is a no. So the one that appeared to do nothing. Still nothing? Well, I guess it started out submerged, so... I guess I was kind of hoping. So this one that appeared to do nothing. What does it do then? Oh! Hello. It does something. Whoa. Hello. Please tell me we have light in here. I can't tell where I'm going. Don't suppose I can just happen upon a light, can I? Can I have a light? Can I please have a light? I don't suppose this is gonna help. No, it's really not. Probably not. There's gotta be a point to me being able to come over here as well. Yeah, I remember. Sir? Can I please have a key? Or a light. I'm looking for a light. Okay, I see those. Oh, and holding this doggone page. Looking at my character going, surely you have pockets. Okay. The third one brings the water down. Which is great and all. Except that I can't get this key. And I had hoped that maybe, I guess come over here and then look down. Yeah, there we go. Oh! And so I suppose, will that let us float then? There it is. Hey, man. Another key. Alright, cool. What does this do? Whee! Whee! Oh. Kinda just keep going through it. I suppose we're charging this up. I do see the... Yeah, I was getting pretty close there. I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, look. You are full battery. Oh, I see. And then I should be able to go... down here. Do we have light? No, we don't. I was hoping that would charge up light or something. Oh. Oh, that has light, though. That has light now. Or wait, maybe that's the one. Oh, was I not supposed to find that in the dark? Suppose this doesn't change anything. Just that there were lights there. Oh, well, maybe. No, it still yells at me. Okay. Well. Well, hold on. Let me just double check and make sure there's nothing new over here. Still nothing in the middle. Ow. No, that doesn't change anything. I'm assuming I found everything I can. Well, why are you empty? Can't click on anything in there. Oh, I can put the paper back. I can be like Nasia. Alright, well, I guess I'll bring it with me, but... Oh. Hi. That's why we needed a light in here. Oh. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Brother, you've killed people before. I see. Got a map. Another map. I'm wondering if this is just a desk of maps. Planning some sort of conquest, were you, Cirrus? Oh, hello. Marker switch, vault is locked, the island of achieve variant instructions are each of the marker, turn every one to the on position. This is the final step. Okay. See, it shows up black on half of these. It won't even let me screenshot. Vault is locked. I think I've got some of these screenshotted, though. Let me look. What say you? Scroll through the book. Okay, I took those screenshots. That's great, but... Oh, yes, I do have them both. Okay, I'm not going to read them right now. But I've got them. Death? A flower into death, huh? Interesting. Wonder why he had this. Now, if I didn't already know this game doesn't have, like, anything that's trying to kill you, then I would have expected something to jump out and get me. Hey! Blue page! Wait, there's a blue page here. Both had their spots, I guess. Here we go. Woo! How do I get out of here is my question. So yes, that is the, like, powerhouse. Let me get up here again real quick and just kind of charge her back up. Almost. Just give me the most amount of time I can. Yeah, there we go. Don't waste time! Don't waste time! Seem to recall. Oh yeah, it still doesn't. I mean, just it still doesn't. Okay, so I need to just kind of like... I'm gonna go charge that up, actually. Just to give me the most amount of time that I can have. How long does this last anyway? That's not bad. I'll just crank it a little more. I made it! Hey, Tora, how you doing? You finally showed up. You finally arrived. I'm playing Myst. Technically, Myst didn't win the vote, but it was a tiebreaker, so I made an executive decision. Oh, actually, I don't need to be right there. I want to be in here. Yeah, I want to be in here. Now, what's this? Oh, I see. Back the way I came. I don't want that. Oh, seriously? Oh, is that what this... I don't know if that's any significance. So it's spooky in here. Can you stop beeping at me, please? Remember seeing this game when we were kids, dude? I thought it was a fever dream. Nope, this is Myst. That's Myst, baby. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. There's no way to just go back. I thought it was that way. It appears not. Because you're kind of stuck here until such a time that you solve the puzzle. Okay, so this one is for our boat. Middle one is for the boat that's stuck here, and then this one is for the tower. So I don't think we need this anymore. It's just these guys. Okay. Oh, can you adjust it? See, you can... I suppose it powers both, really. I feel like as soon as I get down there... I wonder if you have to try to remember which direction that, like, direction north is. I don't know. Almost. I don't see anything else from here. And I think it could be... down... climb up. I really don't know what the significance of this fella is. Just kind of looking around. Imagine just showing up on this rock one day. It's like, yep, I live here now. Close. Ah. Thank you for the hydration and posture checks. There you will find a way out. Wish you could just hold the button down and it switches for you. So here I will find a way out, huh? Suppose I gotta remember which way north is. Well, where's the sun right now? I can't really tell. It won't let me look up. Alright, I guess I'll power this up again. Because undoubtedly we're almost... No. Okay. Alright, we're good. There you will find a way out. Yes, I want to go in here again. No, back up. You. Are you serious? It blocks it out every time. Dang it. Seems like it doesn't matter how much power I build up in here. As soon as I get into that room, it shuts down. I don't know why. Even when the door is already open, it just sucks all power. Okay, so hold on. So you go down. I think you're facing like that way. I think? Hmm. Ah, this... I dislike how easy it is to click out of this by accident. Gotta go baby steps. We're baby stepping into the hallway. We're baby stepping onto the elevator. No! Ah! Can I use, like, WASD arrows? No. Scroll wheel? Right click? Nope. Pain. Pain. Agonizing pain. Oh, I almost messed it up. LOL. Glad you're enjoying this. Okay, well, I think that's one of the boats. Yes, I see the light tower. Okay. Am I supposed to turn this to a specific spot? I'm assuming so. Otherwise, why else would it be letting me spin? Shut, I hate you. Oh, oh, telescope. Oh, telescope. I dislike you immensely. I want you to know this. I want you to know, deep within your person, that I dislike you greatly. suppose this is on me. I need to be less clicky and be more like, be slower, more deliberate, and careful with my movements. Deliberate and careful with my movements. Ugh. No, 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 no. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting away from you for a minute. Is there anything on the stairs that I'm missing? Won't really let me look. Ah! Okay. I guess we're down here now. $17.99 will save you a lot of frustration. That's what it seems like. I don't remember how much I paid for the, like, for this edition of it. But it was cheap. I think it was in the single digits. Oh. Wait, these are apart from each other, aren't they? So you come out this way, you walk across, but then if you turn around, it brings you back to here. Yep. I recall. I do recall. Ah. You should already have the answer, by the way. Oh. Okay. Oh. Was it what I was thinking that, well, this is also pointed in the direction. So do I have to mess with this again? Do I have to mess with the telescope again? Does it have to be a specific degree? Oh, you know what? Are they, those are named degrees, aren't they? Late night butter rice, baby. I could go for some butter rice right now. Butter rice would make me feel better. Alright, I guess we're powering this back up again. I'm doing this not because I have to, but for encouragement. I'm encouraging it to go faster. Yeah, it's the specific degree. Very close with that question. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need that validation. Alright, let's get back in here. Oh, not quite. This way. Yep, in here. Okay. Oh! Hey, Tomathosaurus, thank you for the follow. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So there's like 320. It's like 0, 10, 20, 30, between 30 and 40. Or 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 30 and 40 or 80 and 90? Maybe? I'm getting out of here before the lights turn off again because I don't like it. Yeah, BFF! You found each other. Between 30 and 40. Are we talking this? We're talking this, or what was it? It was like One. Eh? Oh. Oh. I think it was like 180, 190. I'm gonna go over there and look. See if that means anything. 30. Oh! Why are you blinking at me? You dare blink at me? Suppose because the power's on. Add. Oh. It's blinking at me. You got a DoorDash ad. Well, everyone gets a different ad, I think. I don't think everyone gets the same ad. So, really, bro, you got a DoorDash ad. I've been getting, like, offers, like, emails, though. Being like, hey, here's this, code for, like, 10% off your next order over $500. Obviously an exaggeration. Domino's. He made me play this. I see. Yeah, I was telling Sand Warrior that I played this with my dad a couple years ago. So, he walked me through it. 150, 60, and it's been long enough that I don't remember the answers. So I was like, hey, let's play through more of the series between 180 and 190. We got this pointy fella. There's a boat over there. Wingstop. Got Discover. Hey. Oh, do you have multiple ads going, bro? F. Too far. Oh, too far. So I see this guy. Why am I pointing at him? Stranger Things Discover ad. Okay, Tora, I think you got the Stranger Things Discover ad. I don't choose what plays. Okay, so we're pointing at this thing. This inconspicuous boy. By which I mean the light on top of the lighthouse. Why do you blink at me? What say you? No, we need to go back this way, please. This. What say you? Why are we blinking? Do I need power? Scream. I see. I'm sure I've goofed. Okay. So I got it pointing at the fella. By which I mean the light on the top of the lighthouse, but yes, that's fine. I'm sure I'm missing something. Surely. The empty box is my friend. I will now crawl inside of it. So does that mean I can go, like, down here and something has changed? Perhaps may chance? Womp. Sorry, I just felt like it. Okay. I don't think so. Maybe it's in... here now? See, but the lights are still off. Oh, I do see... wait, I did see a light there, but no. There has to be significance to this room. Yeah, I think so. Oh. Hey, wait a second. I see that fella. It crawls in that way. I don't think I can do anything about it, though. Oh, what was that? Oh. Oh. It's just a very small light reflecting off of that. Rats. Two things have 360 degrees. I know that compass thing does. Oh, are you saying two things in the telescope? Two things have... Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be messing with this. No, one in the scope. This is simply power, isn't it? You don't have to worry about that. And that. So we got one in the scope. I'm assuming you have to go point it at the light. Eventually getting over there. Oh, hello thing. Click. Click away. Click away. So yes, that's blinking at me. Do we have to look at the opposite of 130, 140? Because I know there's a specific angle that it's wanting from me. Degrees. Yeah. Two things have 360 degrees, one in the scope. I am so lost. Oh. My brain cells have all melted to mush. So I see that I'm pointing at this thing. Am I, like, completely pointing at it? There we go. Just gotta, like, I'll line him up, I guess. He's looking at something. So I know 180... XD, this game will do that. Yeah, I remember struggling the first time, too. Let's see, what's the opposite of 135 degrees? Especially when we're talking about 360. You just gotta do subtraction with that, right? Assuming I'm even on the right track at all. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 5, 2, 2. What do you see? I am looking at a flashing light at the approximately the 135 mark. And I'm assuming that I have to turn completely around to, like, maybe the 225 mark to see what it's pointing at. Besides me? And no. Oh. He's just flashing at me menacingly. It's blinking at the 135 mark. So, do I have to bring the power thing that's sitting in there to the 135 mark? Let it sit there? You have the answer. Is that it then? I have to bring it to the 135 mark? Or no? Well, it was at that, like, that angle right there. When we were looking at that compass down there, I think it was at the 130... Oh, no. Wait. No, just 135. 135. Was that a key for something? 135. 135. What do we need 135 for? Oh, you're wet. Sorry. 135. And I can't click anything over here. Or here. 135. Is there a pin somewhere that needs it? 135. And two things that have degrees. I can't mess with anything in here. 135. What do I need 135 for? Or is that just like the... Here, I'll write 135 so I don't forget. What was the other thing with the degrees you mentioned? Yeah, the light bulb went on. You just turned it back off. Oh no. No one has ever said that to me before. Oh. Oh. Okay. The light bulb was... So I was on the right track, and then I backed up. Okay. So I have 135. So... I guess is 135 for this world, or is it for something back on the mainland? 135, 135. You're still wet. Hold on, maybe I need to get back down there. So I got this. There wasn't a keypad in here, was there? No, there wasn't. We just have, like, this stuff and, like, this thing. That was very fun to play with, and I kind of wish I had one in real life. I don't think it was related to anything in here, was it? No. Like, not even that. These are just spooky sounding. Not really spooky so much as... You know what? It makes me think of, there's, like, this... Ah, nope. Take me back. Let me go in here. Think 360 is a circle. Indeed, 360 is a circle. I don't think I need this anymore. 360 is a circle. Indeed. 360 is a circle. Nope, get me out of here. So is there something I can interact with currently that can put me at 135 degrees? No, it's probably not this. Yes. There's something I can interact with that I can put at 135 degrees. What other thing can I interact with here? I see, we still have power, actually. I know it's not this, I'm just gonna crank it anyway. What would you use to know you are 135? Well, I would assume that compass down there. But I was down there and it didn't do anything. You just left the room you're supposed to be in. Yeah, okay, yep, that figures. So back to the compass. So we're here. Oh, are these in fives? So let's see. So this is 360. Then 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 300. Yeah, okay, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 300, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. We're talking like, oh! Yeah, I clicked it and then it turned the light off. I probably clicked the wrong thing. Okay. Guess turn the power back on. Well, what does it... Yeah, it just completely drained it. So I guess I have to click the right one? Only one leads to light. Yeah, I just have to actually click the right one. Alright, close enough. No, I do want that extra bit. So I guess I click either the 130 or the 140. Because I don't think it goes in fives over here. Yes, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80... Well, did I miss one? Crap, I'm second guessing myself. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we're in here. So I guess it'd be 40. 140. Crank it. I guess I can... No? I don't think it's... I might not be counting it correctly. Because I don't think there's enough for 360, or like 36. I might be counting it wrong. There we go, we got full power. Okay. I don't think I'm counting it right. So we got you. You are. That thing has always been funky. Oh, I see. Okay. Is there a certain criteria I'm supposed to meet? Or is it just like a glitchy thing? It's a guessing game. Very close. I know, I just have to count correctly. Or do I have to do it based on where I leave this thing? So say if I leave this, like, all the way at the top. I imagine it's not what it's supposed to be, but, like, I'm coming up with anything. 135. So just kind of have to be, like, in the middle here. Yeah, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it would be in between these two. But I have to click one of these. I'm still... Part of me is still wondering, since I left the bar right here... I know it's not, but I just kind of hope... Wait a second. Let me look back at this. Is it this one? Does the shadow mean something? It might be that one. Maybe not. But I'll still check. It even kind of leaves it in that position, too, because I left it sitting straight up and it was sitting right here. You have already clicked on the red one and the yellow one. Red and yellow one. Are you supposed to click multiple, then? Okay, there we go. At least I'm in the right room. No, just one. Just the right one. Okay. Okay. But I will say that this is like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So this is not like... Like I said, I don't think there's 36 spokes on this thing. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, 2. There's only 32. You've clicked on either side of the correct one. Oh no. Oh no, sorry. Oh, you're saying I've clicked on this one and this one, and now I have to just click the one in the middle? Well, I thought it was this. No. It's not the black one. Alright, alright. Just gotta... Give me light! So I'm not counting it correctly, is what I'm hearing. I'm just not counting it right. 135 just gets you to the right corner. Oh, okay. So that's it. Is it really a guessing game, or is there like a method to the madness? I somehow don't believe that Myst would leave it random. Like, you just have to happen to click the right one. There's gotta be a way to tell. Yeah, why can't I just kind of, like, pop over there? Yeah, 135 gets you in the right area, so it's in here. Approximately 135. Okay, so let me try again. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. So this one was 30, and this one's 40, and we clicked that one that was wrong. So, I've never figured it out. I see. So we've tried the black one. I'm going to try this one, and if it doesn't work, I'll try the red one that it's pointing at. Yeah, okay. Why do you have to beep at me so much? How dare you? The audacity. I say jokingly. Eh. Okay, so it's not the black one. I'm going to try the red one, and if it's not the red one, I'll go in between the yellow and the black. I suppose I don't have to worry about full power if it's just going to turn it off anyway. Nope. Take me back. There we go. We're gonna try this. Oh! There we go. Hi, light. Light! Now we have to worry about it, don't we? Oh no, fully powered. Yay. Yippee. So now I come over here, like this. Right? That's not the right one, is it? Oh, it is. Lo and behold, we have light. Finally. Whoa. Hello. The Myst book. We're back. So it's the red one. Yeah, it's the red one, by the way. Okay. So. If it flickers again, though, I'm gonna have to bring the fella back up. So for our photosensitive fellas. Yep, it's flickering.
My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. He's the fool and a liar.
Hmm.
Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. Oh, you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must leave. I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
Alright, there we go. Click away from that. Let me just make sure that actually went away. Alright, cool. It's gonna flicker till the end of the game, but progressively get better. That's good. What's going on? So, this blue book, and across from it, this red book over here. Oh. Oh, I have to go back and grab the... It does make you grab one at a time, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Anyway, so in the blue book and the red book, there are two brothers that are trapped. In the red one is Cirrus, and the blue one is Akinar. At least according to Akinar here, he was wrongfully imprisoned. I have, like I said, I've already played through the end of the game, so I already know what happens. But, I'm gonna go find the transcript for what Akanar is saying, because it's kind of hard to hear. So I guess, Tora, since you weren't here, I'll read his first one as well. He says, Cirrus, is that you? Who are you? See you. Akanar. To help me to bring blue pages to forever and ever. Blue pages. I must have the blue pages. Bring them to me, please. And so now we've just talked to him and he said, oh, you've returned. Thought you wouldn't return. Blue pages to rescue me. I am Akanar, my brother. I beg you, may be complete. Always blue pages. Not listen him, do not listen to my brother. Egotistical fool and a liar. Help me. Bring me the blue pages. Ignore the red ones. Don't bring the red ones. Earnestly implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must believe me. I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Blue pages, please. So yeah. Anyway, I guess we gotta go back to the boat. Go grab the red page. So we can hear what Cirrus has to say. Suppose I'm gonna have to turn the lights on again, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. I need to remember where his book is. I should say where his page is. It should be in a drawer in his room. Alright. I don't need a whole lot of power. Okay. Here's Cirrus's room. Spin around. It's in the bottom. I don't know if I have to solve the puzzle again. But if I do, probably the last thing I do. Oh, you do have to resolve it all over again to actually turn the lights back on. Okay. So yeah, what was it? Turn the power on. And then from there, gotta go down. You gotta click the bottom right, the red one. You click that, and then you switch the power to the boat, and then you go down, and you can unlock the book from there. No, open that back up. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so you are active now. Because I think I do have to hit the... Oh, okay. No, I gotta go back in here first. I'm attempting to click through as fast as I can. Here we go. So then you click that one, all the lights turn on. You fly through here, turn around, go up. Go through here, click that button. Faster than you can imagine. Okay, so come in here. Nope, don't turn around. Down, click. So now we have Cirrus's page. The return. It's kind of a cool ceiling in it. I remember I showed up here once, like the first time, and I was clicking around. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. Okay, knowing it's going to flicker, I'm going to click that. Just double check that it's on. That does not help. There we go. Okay, it's on.
Return. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue. My name is Cirrus. I beg you to find
Oh my gosh, I've been muted this entire time, haven't I? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Oh, I've been muted this whole time. Anyway, the two brothers are fighting. Atris, their dad, says that one of them betrayed him. He can't figure out which one. You get to try to figure out which one. They're both saying, I'm innocent, not guilty. Don't listen to my brother. He's guilty. And essentially, Sirius's second message and first message was, hey, bring me more red pages. That was it. That's all. Only funky jams. Thank you. But I was just saying that we're at a good stopping point. So I'm going to go ahead and do my little plug here. Perhaps without caps. So, the top link will take you to my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing. If there's any delays or cancellations for stream, I'll let you know there. I used to have a more solid timetable for streams. It's a bit different now. It's looking like I really can't stream Friday nights anymore. I'll try to stream Saturday nights, though. So it'd be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I try to start around, like, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'll have to update my timetable for that. And anyway, the second link down there is the VODs channel, where I've been steadily uploading VODs. I've still got a couple that need to be uploaded. I got a good bit of them up, but I've got a few that still need to go up, and I cried after watching. Yeah, you probably watched the most recent VOD. That one was streamed on 11/12. It was probably the one right after Dad passed away. Because that one starts with a little announcement. Anyway, so, well, that's why I'm behind for the new folks here. Had to do with that. And part of why I'm playing Myst is because it was one of Dad's favorite of all time games. Yeah, so just a little extra lore for you folks. I'm gonna try to find a place to raid for the evening, just because we try to end it out in a raid. I can't remember the last time we didn't end in a raid. I think I'm going to send you folks to Lady Teddy, who is currently playing Disco Elysium. I have heard good things about this game. So if it'll let me, yes, we're gonna go ahead and start this raid. Sorry for your loss. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, that's why I'm playing Myst. Is because Dad, it was one of his favorite games. He's played through all of the games before, except I think maybe Uru. I don't know if he played through Uru or not. But I know he's been through several of them, especially the first one. Like I said, he helped me with the first one. We never got around to playing the others together. But, you know, in a way, this is kind of just in memory of him. Alright, well, the raid is ready. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will see you folks next time. Bye, everyone! Whoop whoop.